Donuts were originally called oliekoeks, which means oily cakes in Dutch. They were brought to America by Dutch settlers in the 19th century. There are many different types of donuts, including yeast donuts, cake donuts, glazed donuts, filled donuts, and more. Some popular flavors include chocolate, maple, cinnamon sugar, and jelly-filled. National Donut Day is celebrated on the first Friday of June in the United States. It was created in 1938 by the Salvation Army to honor the donut lassies, who served donuts to soldiers during World War I. The world's largest donut was made in 1998 in Utica, New York. It weighed over 3,000 pounds and was over 16 feet in diameter. Donuts are often associated with police officers because of the tradition of police officers stopping at donut shops during their shifts. This association has been popularized in movies and TV shows. The first recorded instance of a donut being used as a wedding cake was in 1937. The bride and groom were both donut bakers and decided to make a tower of donuts instead of a traditional cake. In some cultures, donuts are eaten on Hanukkah because they are fried in oil, which is a reminder of the miracle of the oil that burned for 8 days in the Jewish temple. The donut industry is worth billions of dollars worldwide. The largest donut chain in the world is Dunkin' Donuts, which has over 12,000 locations in 36 countries. The holes in donuts are sometimes called middles, and they were originally created because the center of the donut would often be undercooked. In 2017, a study conducted by the University of Houston found that eating donuts for breakfast can actually help you lose weight. The study found that people who ate a breakfast high in carbohydrates and protein, like a donut and a glass of milk, lost more weight than people who ate a breakfast high in carbohydrates and low in protein. However, it's important to remember that donuts are still high in calories and should be consumed in moderation. There is a professional donut eating circuit, with competitions held around the world. The current world record for eating the most glazed donuts in 6 minutes is 55, held by Joey Chestnut. Donuts are not just for humans. There are donuts made specifically for dogs, called pupcakes. These dog-friendly donuts are made with ingredients like peanut butter and whole wheat flour. Donut-shaped inflatable pool toys are a popular summer accessory, and some hotels even offer donut-themed pool floats for guests. Donuts have been used as a form of political protest. In 2017, protesters in Thailand used inflatable donuts as a symbol of resistance against the military government. The shape of the modern donut may have been inspired by the Dutch pastry known as the oliebol, which is also a fried dough ball. The largest collection of donut-related memorabilia belongs to John Haidt, who has over 8,000 items in his collection, including vintage donut boxes, advertisements, and more. There are many creative variations on the traditional donut, including cronuts, a croissant donut hybrid, doskits, a donut biscuit hybrid, and wonuts, a waffle donut hybrid. In some parts of the world, donuts are traditionally eaten on Fat Tuesday, which is the day before the start of Lent. Donuts have been used as props in movies and TV shows for decades. Some notable examples include the donut shop, seen in the movie Pulp Fiction, and the Donut Day episode of The Simpsons. Finally, donuts have been the subject of many works of art, including paintings, sculptures, and even a mural at the Los Angeles International Airport featuring giant donuts in various colors and designs. Donuts are not just for dessert, they can also be used in savory dishes. In some countries, donuts are stuffed with meat or cheese and served as a main course. In Japan, there is a type of donut called the mochi donut, which is made with rice flour instead of wheat flour. Mochi donuts have a chewy texture and come in a variety of flavors. The first automated donut making machine was invented in 1920 by Adolf Levitt. His machine was able to produce 80 dozen donuts per hour, revolutionizing the donut industry. Donuts have inspired many songs over the years, including Donuts, Intro, by Jay Dilla, Donut Man, by the Dickies, and Donut Shop Rock, by the High Risers. The world's oldest donut recipe dates back to the 18th century and is written in English. The recipe includes ingredients like yeast, sugar, and nutmeg, and instructs the baker to shape the dough into round balls before frying them. In 2013, the city of Portland, Maine set the world record for the largest box of donuts. The box contained over 1,300 donuts and weighed over 500 pounds. Donuts have been used to raise money for charity. In 2014, the Salvation Army in Canada held a fundraiser called National Donut Day, where volunteers sold donuts and raised over $750,000 for charity. Donuts can be a symbol of rebellion. During World War I, donuts were considered a patriotic food in America, but in the 1960s, donuts became associated with counterculture and anti-establishment movements. The world's most expensive donut costs $100 and is covered in 24-karat gold flakes. The donut is sold at a bakery in Brooklyn, New York. Finally, donuts have been the subject of many scientific studies over the years. Researchers have studied the effects of donuts on mood, brain function, and even sleep patterns. One study found that the smell of donuts can actually make people more honest.